In today's video, I thought I'd share why I've chosen to manage my menopause symptoms through my diet and lifestyle, instead of using hormone replacement therapy. Before I continue, as with all my videos, I have to say that this is my personal view and experience. We're all different, and because of this, we'll all experience menopause differently, and we've all got different needs. We have to do what's right for us as individuals, whether that means going through menopause naturally or using hormone therapy. I'm sharing my experience just in case you want to go through menopause naturally, but you're not sure where to start. In the same way that we need a nutrient-rich diet before menopause transition, whether you go through the natural or hormone therapy route, you still need to have the right vitamins, minerals and other nutrients to support the production, balance and to make sure your hormones work effectively. The first and main reason I've chosen to manage my menopause symptoms naturally is because I prefer to work with my body. This means minimal interference from medications and other things that may have a negative effect on my body. It also means eating whole foods that has had no or minimal processing to provide the nutrients I need for my general wellness and through the menopause transition and beyond. I still drink alcohol and eat processed and sugary foods. I believe in the 80-20 rule to give balance in my diet and to stop me from feeling deprived of foods and treats that I enjoy. I also take supplements because sometimes we just can't eat enough of certain foods to get the extra boost of nutrients we may need. And even we sometimes get in a rut of eating the same foods over and over again. In all honesty, I can't remember why I've always chosen to work with my body. I've just grown up with the belief that our body knows how to heal itself. We just need to provide the nutrients from food, as well as to adapt a positive and happy outlook for our mental and spiritual growth. If you experience slow moods as part of your menopause symptoms, you'll know how much our emotions can affect our life. Dealing with the roller coaster of emotions really makes me feel powerless to control my life, and this is something that I've been working on for a while now. In my previous video, I shared how hormone imbalances can really make us feel insecure and have low self-esteem. I also mentioned how books from Louise Hay, Marissa Peer and Abraham Hicks have helped me to manage these low energy feelings. In his book called Power vs. Force, Dr. David Hawkins describes how our feelings and emotions can either empower us or weaken us. For example, shame and guilt have low energies that can lead to a destructive, negative self-image that can affect how we live our life. We may be more likely to make poor choices, such as binging on alcohol, eating foods that make us feel good in the short term, but may increase our risk for disease in the long term. A negative self-image might also lead us to have a lifestyle that creates problems for us. Deep down, we may be trying to overcome our feelings of shame or guilt. Joy, on the other hand, is a positive emotion based on love and peace. Joy isn't about instant gratification. It's about finding the good in everyday life or activities. It's about being at peace with ourselves and where we are in life. When we live in this emotion, we care for ourselves and for others around us. We're more likely to choose lifestyle habits that make us feel good on the inside, as well as benefit those around us. I know this can be a difficult aspect to grasp and can sound airy-fairy, especially when we're feeling low a lot of the time, or we've lived with guilt, shame or other negative feelings for most of our life, and anything beyond those feelings can somehow feel different and wrong. I'll put more details about the book in the description down below if you'd like to know how Dr. Hawkins' principles may help you. The second reason that I'm choosing to manage my menopause symptoms through my diet and lifestyle is because I like to feel good. Isn't that what we all want, whether we choose the natural or hormonal route? But I want to feel good as quickly as possible without spending too much time and money trying to get relief from my menopause symptoms. At the beginning of my perimenopause journey, I tried black cohosh, as lots of women seem to report getting good results from it. In all honesty, I probably didn't take long enough to get any benefit from what I took, as I didn't even finish the pack that I bought. But for me, spending £20 a month on supplements and getting very little improvement from the get-go is not my idea of easing menopause symptoms quickly, especially as my symptoms affect my work and personal life. So why do I say that my diet provides fast relief from my menopause symptoms? In February 2019, my diet changed as we went on holiday to see my mother in the Philippines. We were away for about 2 weeks, and in that time we relaxed our eating habits, as you do when you go on holiday. But by the time we got back to the UK, my menopause symptoms were back in force. I was waking up in the middle of the night and not getting back to sleep again until it was nearly time to get up. I felt moody and depressed and felt like I'd lost control over my emotions and my life. It was such a relief to start eating nourishing foods again, and within a month of getting back into my normal, healthy menopause diet, my moods and depression lifted. I felt happier and back in control, and my sleep settled down to a more restful sleep at night. This is how fast my diet controlled my menopause symptoms. Eating a nutrient-rich diet not only helps with my energy levels, they also help lift my low moods and depression, enable me to sleep longer with less waking up episodes, reduce my bloating, keeps my skin soft, supple and comfortable, balance my hormones, which means less emotional roller coasters, clears my brain fog and improves my concentration. When it comes to exercise, not only does exercise leave me feeling happy, it also helps relax me for restful sleep and helps keep my weight under control. The third reason I choose a healthy diet and lifestyle over hormone therapy is because whether we choose hormone therapy or not, our body still needs the vitamins, minerals and other nutrients for our hormones to work properly. Serotonin is responsible for helping us to feel happy and give us our sense of well-being. The hormone is mostly made in our gut, and it also supports communication of our brain and nervous system. Which is why I support the balance of my gut bacteria by eating half a plate full of vegetables and fibre-rich foods in my main meals. and this is what helps to improve my mood and memory issues. I also eat lots of green vegetables as they provide the magnesium needed for lots of body processes, including hormone and energy production in the mitochondria. I eat magnesium-rich foods because they help calm my nervous system and the anxiety that's part of the menopause symptoms I experience. Proteins play a big part in my diet as they support growth, healing, and the production of some hormones. The reason I eat lots of proteins is mainly to help balance my blood sugar levels, helping to reduce the cravings for sugary and other carbohydrate foods, and to reduce the resulting roller coasters of emotions, as well as help keep me full for longer, so I sleep better at night. I add fermented foods and apple cider vinegar in my diet to help digest my food and make sure that I get the most nutrients from the food that I eat. For a nutrient-rich diet to support us, we also need to reduce or minimize the foods that may be making our symptoms worse. I know that when I eat too much rice, bread, sugary foods, or drink too much alcohol, I notice my weight creep up and I begin to feel sluggish. I'm more likely to wake up in the middle of the night and take longer to get back to sleep again. The effect of this is worse low moods, brain fog, low motivation, and the feeling that I don't have control over my emotions. As you can imagine, this affects my work and my personal life. Like everyone else, I enjoy eating these foods. I also like the feeling that I'm in control of my emotions and my life, which is why I try to keep eating these foods and lingering over too many glasses of vino to a minimum. If you'd like to know how I really eat and live my beliefs, check out these videos. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.